Let me do that story just before we go on here, concerning Terry Hill. The pictures of Terry this week relaxing at his home in New South Wales make him look as though he's ready for a rugby league season.
Well, there was talk of him playing rugby union with the Central Coast team.
What a terrific idea.
Apparently John Singleton's been in touch with him about this, and he's it might be the Shoot Shield.
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
it would be the Shoot Shield.
Yeah. So I think that's a good news story again.
Well, former rugby league stars Terry Hill and Scotty Fulton are to appear in local court after being charged with lobster poaching on the Hawkesbury River. Johnny Massoud got this for the Murdoch people in an exclusive. Roy, I can hear you. I was in a little bit of trouble with this one, but let me set it out again for you. Former rugby league Terry Hill and Scotty Fulton.
I don't believe a word of it.
Will appear in court after being charged with lobster poaching.
This is his brother-in-law, Scotty Fulton.
It is on the Hawkesbury River. Wait for it. Listen to the charges here. The pair face 10 charges, carrying a total maximum penalty of $84,700 and a year in jail. Now.
Serious.
That's right. They were detained by New South Wales fishery inspectors while tampering with lobster pots. The brothers-in-law were caught lifting several lobster pots from the Hawkesbury on Middlehead at dawn on December the 29th. It was a beautiful morning that morning. It was just lovely. It was magic out on the river.
Well, you know how those mornings you wake up and you think, oh, bloody hell, I'd love a lobster.
After a 7-week investigation, New South Wales Department of Primary Industries yesterday confirmed formal charges have been laid. 7 counts of interfering with set fishing gear, carrying a maximum of each penalty of $5,509. I hope that's right. But the most serious charges relate to lobster poaching via unauthorised use of commercial fishing traps. So that's your really big charge there, via unauthorised use of commercial fishing traps. If guilty, the pair face a $22,000 fine, 6 months in jail. They also face the same maximum punishment for possessing illegally gained lobsters, as well as a $2,200 fine for failing to pay their fishing fees. So they're caught every which way. Now, the lobster pots that allegedly caught the contraband haul belong to fisherman Tom van der Noot.
Oh, yes. God, he can fish, Tommy van der Noot.
He can. He can smell them. It's understood van der Noot complained to officials the day before Hill and Fulton were caught. Now, this is where it does deepen the mystery. The day before, December the 29th. So by my reckoning, that's December the 28th. So Van der Noot...
What did he do on December the 28th? He thought something was wrong.
He did. Complained to officials the day before Hill and Fulton were caught. Van der Noot, Tommy's a commercial fisherman. Yeah. He said his traps were pulled all the time by amateurs. This is my livelihood. If my lobsters get stolen, I'm kaput. On the basis of Van der Noot's complaint, inspectors conducted a stakeout of Middlehead area with a video camera. They didn't have long to wait. They didn't have to wait long to strike. At 5:30 a.m. on the 29th, enough evidence had been recorded of Hill and Fulton pulling lobster traps from the water for the sting to take place. 34-year-old Hill, married to Fulton's daughter Christy, denied taking lobsters when confronted.
No, I didn't say nothing. Well, I just called lobster yourself.
The inspector had to reach for a towel at that point. Hill claimed he and Fulton pulled traps from the water, unaware of what they were.
Oh, yeah, well, that can happen.
I didn't know they were commercial fishing traps. No, it's not something we do every day. Now, after where they were apprehended after a short boat trip. There's no drama. It's not as though we were stealing his lobsters, and the pair are due in Gosford local court in April. So it'll be a fascinating case. The Hill-Fulton lobster theft case. Roy, you've had a look at the CCTV footage that they shot on video on the morning of the 29th. Is there any doubt in your mind that Scotty and Hill were looking for a big red?
Look, I don't know. I trust the blokes, you know. They was just after Christmas. You know, they got a new boat for Christmas or a new outboard, just testing it, you know, been up all night. Just you get out and you think, I wonder what that is. Let's have a look. Oh, there's something here, there's something new. Let's pull it up and have a look. Oh, there's lobsters in there. You beauty. I feel like a lobster. Let's have lobster. Oh, there's another one. You know how it is. Because you think, well, the lobsters, they belong to everyone.
Yeah. They just happen to be in these cages.
Just happen to be in the cages, yeah.
Ready for us to come along.
Yeah. So I just think they didn't know the rules, the regulations. You know, they just thought the lobsters were being caught for public consumption. By the local council. For public consumption. You know, whoever pulled them up got there first. Took ownership, yeah.
Do you think it worries that they didn't have any fishing licenses or anything like that? Would that bother you in terms of...
But they weren't doing the fishing.
No. No, there's your defence right there, isn't it? They'd already been caught.
Someone else had done that.
Tom Vander Noot.
I hope Tommy Vander Noot's got his fishing licence.
Yeah, so do I.
Otherwise, he's in big trouble.
Yeah.
Big trouble. Because you've got to buy your licence. If you're going to fish, I mean, they weren't fishing, they were crabbing.
Yeah, so true. So true. And when you looked at them, you know, you look at this footage and that furtive glance over the shoulder, just, you know, they've quick once, you know, before they went down and pulled another one up. Do you think that their body language aroused suspicion or?
No, they were excited because, you know, it's not often you just stumble on
3 or 4 lobsters.
3 or 4, you know, 50 or 60 lobsters. You think, you beauty. You know, we might take them down to the fish markets and see what we get for them.
We might buy a lottery ticket too on the way home.
Yeah, lucky day.
Right.
We'll call it Lucky Lobster. A lucky lottery ticket.
If you were asked to give evidence in this or a character reference, you know,
I will be.
Yeah. Have you thought roughly about how you'll approach it?
Yes, I will. I'll say I'd do the same thing, officer. And my lad, your worship, you do the same too. If you were out there in a boat 5:30 in the morning, you came across you just came across like something with lobsters in it. What are you going to do? Go past? You'd be an idiot. There are lobsters there. You just took them because you're hungry. Wanted something to eat. Now, your worship, don't tell me if you were out there, you wouldn't have done the same thing. That's what I'm going to say.
Heartfelt.
That's the rugby league defence.
Well,
the rugby league defence is you'd be an idiot if you didn't.
I can see with you in his corner, he's got no worries at all.
Laughed out of court. Get out of my sight, you lot. He's going to say, stop wasting my time.
I tell you who's in real trouble here is Vander Noot, though, passing himself off as a fisherman. Impersonating a fisherman. People on the Central Coast don't like that.
Yeah, well, is that the case? You know, you can just buy a fishing licence and set traps anywhere. Is that it? And it's just yours?
Well, is
that how it works?
No. I don't think that's right. I think a professional fisherman, as he is, has to have a little bit more than, might have to worry about the environment. He mightn't be allowed to fish in mangroves and all that sort of stuff. He's got to know his areas and, what goes where and, this is the thing about Terry. I don't mean to be unkind to Terry here. I suppose he did do the right thing in that he didn't just fish willy-nilly.
No.
He waited until a professional had come along like Tom Vander Noot to know where he could fish, so he wasn't breaking the rules. He just nicked his fish.
Yeah, no, but he might have thought as well, look at these poor old lobsters. They're trapped here.
I better set them free.
In the back of the boat.
Yeah, that's right. Sadly, they're dead now, so I'm going to eat them. But you're absolutely right. Terry Hill's a well-known animal environmentalist, isn't he? Or, animal protectionist and an environmentalist at heart.
Yes. Yes, he is. Do you know if he's got didn't he have his Guernseys nicked? Did he get them back?
No idea. No idea at all. I'm sorry about that.
You might have thought that Tommy Vander Noot took them. Just evening up the ledger.
That's true. That's true. But funny way to even up the ledger, though, isn't it? Why didn't he dob him into the cops? Anyway, look, we'll be back with more life in a moment.